Well, the race for the White House is in the final stretch as early voting ended last night in Louisiana. State election officials say they're seeing record-breaking voter turnout with hundreds of thousands of voters casting a ballot early. Our Leigha McNeil is here to break down those numbers, also explain what to expect as election officials start counting mail-in and absentee ballots. Leigha.
Well, Brandon, they have a lot of work to get to, but as far as here in Louisiana, of the just over 3 million registered voters here, nearly a third of them decided to cast their ballot early. The latest numbers from the Secretary of State's office shows that just over 960,000 people voted early. On the last day of early voting in Louisiana, we actually broke the single-day in-person voting record with just over 103,000 people voting on Tuesday alone. Political analysts say this shows that most people have already made up their minds and are motivated to get out and vote. But it's important to note that even when the polls close on election day, that's next Tuesday, it's likely that we won't know the final results for a few days after. Brandon Davis, a political science professor at Tulane University, says that's because most states actually delay counting those absentee and mail-in ballots until election day.
When you don't count absentee ballots and you don't count mail-in ballots and you don't count early voting ballots until the day of the election, then that slows down the counting process within a state, which slows down the certification process, which drags it out over could be a period of days.
Now, Davis says this is especially important for those swing states where you could easily see, he says, a few thousand mail-in votes or absentee ballots swing the election one way or the other. But he says historically blue or red states like Louisiana are projected to stay that way even after the final count of those mail-in or absentee ballots. Brandon.